Good day and welcome. Today we have a brand new Jayco Pinnacle 36 SSWS fifth wheel trailer, and I'm gonna tell you, this thing's exciting. I haven't seen one of these in a little while, and the changes they've made for this year are nothing short of awesome. So let's just kind of dive right into it. It does have 6-point, if you can kind of see it, hydraulic auto leveling. Water heater is on the facing side. There is a spray port here. This is actually an outdoor temperature sensor of all things, so totally nifty. Not going to get too involved on all the extra details and whatnot, but just know that it's there. Outdoor motion sensor light. You've got your inside vacuum right there. Of course, your huge pass-through in here. I did not open this, but I did mean to prep it, so let's just dive right in. Huge propane tank on this side. I do love the big landing feet on there. I got a size 12 foot. That's bigger than my foot. About the same size, but just slightly bigger. Some mechanicals for the hydraulics right there. Place for the battery to go in. I've got the big battery on this bad boy today, so he's right there. Let me back up and get the cap for you. The transport driver who brought this in said it towed amazingly. He got 2 extra miles per gallon for whatever reason, and he does this on a daily basis, so must be pretty aerodynamic, pulls down the road straight, all that good stuff. If you notice, there is a slide and a slide here in the bedroom, so pretty nifty. If we're just gonna look at the weights on here, 14,382, and over here 2 more huge tanks. There is a battery disconnect hanging out over there, just so you are aware. And then of course, storage in here. This is that Jayco water bottle that you got sitting there, so ready to rock and roll. Of course, you get clean drinking water with that. And then over here we do have your auto level buttons, your winterization, water filter, tank dumps, everything you could need. Little pass-through area there. It's my pump on. I'm hearing noises. There we go. Got that bad boy off. Close that up. And again, frameless windows throughout. That storage compartment right here is just an access port to the back of the residential fridge. There is a really cool power cable retrieval system here, so you just have to hit that button, it'll spin in. Don't have to worry about hand shoving it anywhere. Those cords get pretty heavy. Huge fiberglass back cap, prepped for a rear view camera, of course. Still has the ladder on it. Of course, you do have LED lights, tons of tail lights, reverse lights in here too, so you'll get some ability to see at night. It does have a trailer hitch, 4-wire pin, 3,000 pound towing capacity, so you could actually tow something behind this bad boy. As you guys all know, I love awnings, and there are 2. One here on this slide out and one on the front. Nice little television hanging outdoors here. Goodyear tires. You do have the Dexter never adjust easy lube axles, all that cool stuff. So walking right in, there is a little glow light down there, a little blue one. Give you some bandages, brandages, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to point out in the door there is a drop down shade, so you can definitely keep the light out if you so choose. It's not just prepped for it like most of them are. All right, now we're in the inside. This is where the fun begins. So for whatever reason, cabinets, they all look like they got much better gloss work to them this year than they did last. So super excited about that. Of course, I didn't touch on it, but there's TPMS sensors on this bad boy, so you will always know where your tires are at. Hanging hooks in here, and then they do a really cool job of putting this stuff behind glass instead of just having it out in the open, all that cool stuff. So I like it that it's hidden, but to each their own. Max air vent controls in here, of course. A little bit more storage up top there. And then we kind of get over here, kind of more of the same. Lots of good storage. Little countertop hanging out there. More storage. And again, this is a bigger unit, so you're going to have plenty of storage through it. I'm going to point out, we do have roller shades on every single thing, so you've got day, you can kind of see the difference, and then the night, and that's on every single window that I found except for the bedroom. So just wanted to point it out. I've got the rest of them drawn for the most part, so let's just take a look. I'll pan around nice and slow, ceiling to floor kind of a thing. I do a really good job with these. All right, moving back over to the table. The chairs are secured straight down, so they're not wrapped anymore. The table does not have any knee knockers, so if you see it's mounted to the sidewall there, free and clear for your leg standpoint. Still get opening chairs. There is, believe it or not, some storage on either side. This table is pulled out, so you've got a little extra room. The lights are really classy. Light glow above top, of course. Excuse me. Moving over to the recliners, or the theater seats, or whatever you'd like to call them. They're Stacy Stewart collection. For some reason, that's a tongue twister. And you do get, of course, traditional light controls hanging out over here. There is a manual switch one right here that'll do the ones right above your head, so that's kind of nifty. Over here, we get to the back couch area. I'm a fan of these little side storage compartments. We had a 32-foot unit in a few days ago, has those as well. Storage abound everywhere. Huge couch. Of course, this side picks up as well. It's got the open here tab on it. And then, of course, 110 power in the corner. Same over here, but they add 12 volts. So, very, very nice addition. Nice dark wood cabinets up here. Kind of contrasts very nicely with the white. I am going to point out that as soon as I get these to a certain point, they do want to hold themselves open. And of course, once you get to a certain point, they want to close automatically. Now, I don't normally spend too much time on the light bulbs, but if you look at them, they're kind of nifty. They've got these weird little filaments in them. So, I like them. Just want to point it out. Over here, you've got the entertainment system, fireplace down below, JBL sound system, and of course, the television. And if you guys are familiar with these floor plans at all, there's a little button you hit on the wall, and that television will get up and out of your way. And now you've got more entertaining room, place to put the chips and dip, whatever the case may be. There is a window behind it, so you will have some option to let some light in, and if you're not a big TV person, maybe it's nice to kind of sneak it away and it's not kind of taking up your room. But if you do, that's kind of what that would look like. I am going to point out, kind of after the fact, that the carpeting is gone in here, so it's all looking like wood floor, but of course it's not. The slide outs have a little bit of transition with the, there you go, automatic lights. Nice pantry storage. It's kind of like a vinyl-y material on that transition for the slide out. Close that bad boy up. Garbage is in here. Looks like she fell down. Of course, there's power there. Over here, this pulls out. A cutting board goes on top of it. And yes, it's strong, sturdy. It's designed to be used as it sets for a cutting board. And there is one issue with this camper, and I'm sure you just heard it. There is a loose cabinet when it came in, and I don't know if it was slide out caused or whatnot, but it is right here. But down here you got a nice pull-out drawer. Sink covers are hanging out right here, so you even have a nice little carpeted area to keep everything from rattling. But for whatever reason, this is the only issue I found. It pulled out, probably in transport or whatnot. So it holds itself more or less close together, but it does move around a bit. We will take care of that on our end, and it won't be an issue. Water pump station right here. Of course, turn that on, and then your water from that 5-gallon jug comes out this little nozzle here, and it does make its way to the fridge. Because of course you've got ice and water and all that cool stuff. Backtracking just a scotch. This is kind of cool. Oh, did you see that? Let me do that again. Open it up. Oh, it's not all the way back. So when it was back, it automatically came forward on me. So I thought that was kind of nifty. Anyway, nice big pull-out drawers, and it feels like there's like a little shock system on here. Once you get to a certain point, it like holds you back. I kind of like it. You can kind of see there's some springs in here. So it's a nifty little touch that I haven't seen on these drawers at all. That's probably why I was so intrigued. Huge oven. And again, more residential stovetop, so that is really nifty. There is a nice wine rack above, storage to the left, and you do get a microwave convection. There are some pieces under the bed to kind of complete this whole ensemble, but this is at a really good level. So if you guys are, you know, staying in this for a long period of time, living in it, that kind of thing, that's going to be at a really good level for the shorter people among us, so to speak. Fridge and freezer are absolutely huge. Of course, it does have the ice maker in there. We kind of touched on that before. And again, tons of room. Most people will never even notice it, but this little Velcro piece that I took off for transport, I love. It's not a thumb screw. It's not something that's going to fall and move and cause some problems going down the road, any of that kind of stuff. It's just plain up simple. Still get the vacuum cleaner here with the toe kick up, of course. It turns it on. There is a motion sensing light there. Nice grab handle going up the stairs. And I can't show you the bathroom yet. I'm too excited about that. Let's look at some of this storage. So you've got storage here. This is a slide out, if you see, kind of part of the bedroom slide. It kind of hides itself. But tons of room there. Washer dryer prep, of course. And I am going to move into the bedroom just to show you this part of it, because it is the remaining half. But tons of room, hanging storage. I know a lot of people, once they look at this camper, they're going to wonder if there's enough room for all the hanging clothes that they would typically need. And yes, the answer is there's plenty of room. So, huge mirror. Of course, it's got the LED backlighting. The sink is oversized. It's got this really cool water trickle down system. I highly doubt anything's going to move because it's winterized, but we'll give that a whirl. Kind of a nice pipe farmhouse TP holder hanging out there. Looks like there's a little bit of storage down below for extra rolls, or of course whatever else you decide needs to go there. There you go. You kind of see through there. Kind of show you down in here. Bunch of turn off valves there for winterization and bypass, all that cool stuff. There is adequate ample room by this toilet here. Backlit, of course, everywhere. And this is one of my favorite things. Just look at that. It's got a half wall, glass partition keeping you closed. There is a gap up top here, so that way this nice fan will be able to get that humidity out. But just look at the shower. It's awesome. Little flip down seat. Bring it up if you don't want to deal with it. Plenty of space. And look at all these rain shower, I don't even know what to call them on the shower. There's just water options everywhere. Nice angle holder there to put all your stuff in. Nice ledge over here as well. I'm really kind of intrigued. I mean, I like this. I know you're going to be asking, what about the rest? There's a little clip down here. All glass form, slides over, does its thing, kind of like that. I do not see one for the upper side here, so you'll just have the lower half, but I think most people will find that's totally sufficient. So yeah, that bathroom is just wow. Anyway, moving on right into the master, and as you can see, there is a ton of room in here. I suppose I should point this out. There is right down there a little door click, which keeps this from hitting the wall. Small little things, but over the course of time, that'll be a big deal. So just kind of spin you around here. Big couch up front, so that's a change from most fifth wheels, that is. Nice big bed area. I am going to point out there is 110 power on both sides. You can kind of see the outlet over there, and there's one over here you can see as well. Looks like this one's got a king-size bed. Does have storage underneath there. 2 more chairs for the kitchen area. Of course, odds and ends, pillows, goodies, all that kind of stuff hanging out there too. So let's just kind of move around. We saw some of the storage leading into here. So we do have more storage here. There is a hang rod in here as well, so you can definitely put stuff in it. Still rocking the hidden hinge doors. This is probably more of a dresser. And this actually, when you push this in, it has like an auto close, soft close feature. Like, watch my finger. And then it gets to a point where it just takes off. It's kind of nifty. Probably has to do with those springs I was showing you earlier, but adds a level of class and sophistication I don't typically see in most campers. Charging station, power, of course. You do have a 12-volt charge, wireless charge pad right here. This switch is for the dryer or the fireplace, and yes, your bedroom does have a fireplace, so you will have direct heat in your bedroom, the ambiance that goes along with that, all that cool stuff. Television is hanging out up here. They do a good job with storage as well. If I was a guy who's traveling and hanging out in this thing, there's a little ledge up top here, no lip on it, but if you were trying to hide something, maybe something that you might pull a trigger and go boom, not giving you any ideas. Anyway, there is nice storage underneath this front couch, and of course this is all backlit, so you'll be able to see what's in this thing real easy. And I know someone will ask, so this is literally just all screwed down. There's no way to fold this down or do anything extra in addition to it. Nice side storage. And again, more nice side storage. There is power on both sides. And I will show you that this, if I can get it to work now that I just pulled it down too far, it's really cool because there's actually a front window. Of course, slow rise shades, those MCD roller shades are awesome. Looks like we're trying to get some snow/rain today, but it's not quite here yet. So this is what this bedroom looks like. I'm hanging out on the couch, got the fireplace there. This is awesome. Wireless system setting up there. You do have the quiet cool ACs in here. I always show this, but you can close these, open them, turn them, direct your air to go wherever you want. But this is a really sweet camper. You guys can just kind of see it. I had to hit this again. I like that bathroom so much. Anyway, I don't think I did a good ceiling shot from front to back. There's that fantastic fan we talked about before. Of course, another quiet cool AC back here. This is a pretty looking rig, guys. I don't even want to stop videotaping. It's that exciting. Look at how long it's taken me, almost 20 minutes. Anyway, take a look at it. If you guys get into one of these rigs, you will not be disappointed. Questions, comments, concerns, obviously my email's down below as always. Please like and subscribe.